Hi, welcome to another episode. Today I'm going to teach you a 12-step knife disarm. This one I actually learned from a Ron Balicki video. So these 12 steps on disarming knife is not going to be in this specific order when you're in a real fight, but it shows you how you can flow and continue controlling to your best ability the person's arm when you're being attacked with a knife. All right, so we're going to start with the first one. Right? So Danny, what he's going to do, he's going to either angle number 1 me, he could go with straight, or he could start with a 3. Okay, so he'll 1 me, go for the neck, straight, go for a solar plex, 3, right, go for the waist or the ribs, right? In this case, what we do is we do the scooping from the U drill, all right? Because let's say, for example, Danny, he starts from here, right? His force of attacking me is straight. I cannot go straight, obviously, because his force is here, right? And that's why it would cause tension, right? And it would not do anything. But if I come from the side and scoop it, that's where the tension I divert it to. And I have more control if he attacks straight, okay? So he just 1 me, I scoop, right? Go real slow. Just try this. And then what you want to do, wrist lock him. Once you wrist lock him, that's a strip right over there. But the wrist lock must be placed in order for you to do that. I'll show you one more time. Okay? It can come straight over here. Right? Go right behind Danny. Okay? So Danny, right? Go ahead. 1, boom. Come closer. Come closer. I want to show you this. You're going to see this wrist lock action? Right there. You see that? You see me holding right into it? I use this part of my forearm and I strip it down. Okay, that's the first one. Okay, one more time. 1, 2. Okay, let's say, for example, it doesn't work. Right? Let's say it doesn't work. Right? Let's say, for example, right? Let's say Danny's holding it tight, and it didn't work. What I do is I use this arm now. I bring it down, make it straight again. Again, I wrist lock him. Over here, right? I'm going to pull it and strip it with this part of my forearm over here. Okay? One more time. Okay? So let's say, for example, this first one didn't work. What I do is I use this hand. I turn it. I kind of grab it up a little bit. You see that? Right? And then, of course, right. That will be the second strip. If that strip does not work for whatever reason, right? No, one more time. 1, wait, no. 1, 2. Okay, if that strip doesn't work for whatever reason, I'm gonna do a dumog move, which I bring my forearm here, right? This part of my forearm onto like kind of behind his inner elbow, right behind it, right, but it's straight, right? I'm still holding this wrist tight and locking it. And then so when you sink the forearm, there's a dumog move. Notice how his body just went down like that. It's like he jumped down. I put my finger on his neck, like not the Adam's apple, but like sort of like where the chin area is. I lift it up. So I separate the hand from the neck as diversion. And then what I do is I put my hand here on his inner elbow and I ricochet it into either the heart or the neck. Okay, ricochet into the heart or the neck. Okay, one more time. Okay, from number 2, right? Again, bring it here, sink it, bring it up, put this over here. This is very important. This is going to be the leverage in order to shoot it right there. Okay? Notice how my hand by itself, I couldn't have done this, right? He could hold it tight, right? But however, if I shoot it, he'll definitely, submit. Okay? Let's say, for example, right, that and that. Let's say he's still alive, and he's still going to fight me. Right? He's still, okay, or it didn't go through. Turn it again, right? So again from here, turn it like this. Now from the bottom, I simply grab it. Right? I could grab, go straight for the ribs, right? Or grab and just take it, right? Okay, so that's the 4th one. Okay, so let's do 1 through 4 again, or we'll go real slow. Right? Circle, down, strip, right? Didn't work. Turn it. Strip from the bottom, didn't work, right? From here, down, up, right? Into the inner elbow, stab it, and say it didn't work. Turn it again. Now, take it from the bottom and go. All right? Okay, so let's say that fourth one, I couldn't take it. Maybe, you know, his blade was facing my finger, and I cut myself in the web between my index and my thumb, right? What I do is, right, come closer, right over here. I put my hand like this, and like this. So we kind of make it like this angle, probably like an 11 o'clock, right? And of course, right, strip it. Okay, so that would be that. Okay, one more time, right? After the fourth one, it didn't work. Put this here. Put this over here, right? Right, for control, hold it with 2, right? And then you would just simply strip it, okay? For whatever reason, if that doesn't work, number 5 doesn't work, leave it there. And then simply twist your waist. Notice how Danny, he twisted his entire body, right? Because the force of it, and it's very painful, by the way, when you do this, all right? So one more time, from here, didn't work. Twist your body, step. This by itself, right? Like that, okay? This by itself, just like that, right? Once you twist the body, and then just push, like that, okay? This is already very painful, right? Let's say this didn't work for a reason, right? So this is like basically contingency plans, right? Basically, if it doesn't work, this is follow-ups, right? Didn't work. Straight up. Right here, notice the palm of my hand, the back palm of my hand, peel it out. Okay, one more time. All right, back palm, peel it out. And of course, that would be like a slash, right? Okay? But, you know, probably didn't feel right or whatever, right? After you peel out, and it's, let's say he held like this, there was no butt to peel it out. No problem. Leave it right there. Leave that hand that tried to peel it right there. All right, there's gonna be a little bit risky feeling, right? This hand that has the wrist lock, right? I have to remove it and put it above this hand, like this. So that's how it's gonna look. One more time. There's a wrist lock before, unsuccessful. Now, this hand here that's above it is gonna be the only defense I have against him stabbing me, right? So I have to go above, right, up to his upper forearm, right, like after where his inner elbow is, right? Hold that. As I slide down, right, I slide both down, and then I twist. Notice that, right there. This action itself, right, if I twist his wrist and I help leverage it with my forearm twisting his wrist further, right, that's what it does. That's another strip right over there, okay? So one more time, this is the most complicated move of all of them, right? Number 7, right, didn't work. Leave it right there. Put this above, twist. You could twist, I'm getting cut up. Either on the, some people like to do on the forearm, it's very painful straightening it, or you put your thumb here and you twist, okay, with the help of this, right? And then of course you would, right, strip it like that, okay? Let's say for some reason it didn't work, right? For whatever reason, I had a bad hold over here, whatever. Simply, right, from this bottom to this top, pull, okay? In order for this to succeed, this has to be weakened. He has to be strained in order for me to do this. If he's not strained, you're not strained, just simply pull back and cut me. Right, exactly, pull back and cut me. Right, exactly, right, that's gonna happen, right? Okay, so again, just 1, 2, like that, okay? Let's say his butt was too low. There's nothing to grab, right? He knew how to change it, okay? What I do is I further take it this way. At this point, the original video showed a chop, right? But because this wrist control is not strong, notice how this part of the knife I still have, I use my thumb, index, pull, okay? One more time. So even if it's inner, right? If I could get it, take that, weaken the wrist first, pull right there. That's my variant of it, okay? From there, let's say, you know, Danny was quick, he's moving back, right? I couldn't do it, okay? What happens now is I'm going to use this hand, put it here. I'm gonna kind of like, you know, like, I don't want to say snowballing, but kind of bowl it, right, sort of, right, kind of bowl it, right. So this is how it's gonna be. This is very complicated, this move. Feel free to come closer, right. So this was the original move. Now I'm gonna use this hand to replace it. I kind of have to put my thumb here using my right hand, right? I have to put my thumb to replace it here. I'm gonna bowl it and go this side, where I could see Danny and his entire shoulders aligned, okay? One more time. From here, okay? Feel free to go that side. Yeah. Right there. Once I see the back of Danny's shoulders, that's how I know I got him and I straightened it. Okay, so his arms, right, his elbow looks like this. It's completely straightened out, right there, okay? At this point, right, I'm gonna give him as little pain as possible, but this is a little straining. So what I do with this hand now, immediately take that, okay, switch hands, further straighten it out and increase, right, the height of the arm, making completely straight. Relax your triceps onto his kind of like, I guess, tricep area, just like this, just like that. Take this knife here with this arm that's relaxing on the triceps. That same tricep arm, take it, stab the kidneys, right over there, okay? One more time, okay? So from number 10, and you can stay right there. Didn't work. So, right, I take this, I scoop it, replace it, further straightening it, further lifting it higher. Relax on his arm. See that? Now he's weakened, take it, insert. Now, if I was shorter than Danny, right, you don't try to go above him. If I was shorter than Danny, I would do this same move here, but instead I would go from underneath and stab his kidneys or his ribs, for that matter, okay? That's the variant for the shorter people, okay? Take it from the bottom and stab, all right? And the very, 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 very last move, I turn him around like this. So he's forced, right? So I make it as much 12 o'clock, right? So my left hand is wrist locking him. My right hand, I'm gonna take this top of this blade right here, as you can see, right in the middle, sort of. I peel it, face it towards him, and that's the last move of the 12th step.